We are playing The Sims. Why are we playing The Sims? Because I don't know, man. Sometimes you just gotta play The Sims. Sometimes you just gotta play The Sims. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing right now. Here for a good time and a long time. I'm kind of concerned the red juice is gonna stay in my mouth. Oh yeah, I built like a house. I rebuilt their house again based on plans I found on the internet. It's on Pinterest. Why is it so quiet? Oh, because it's live mode. So yeah, they have a new house, and there's not a lot of bedrooms. I feel like this is like a giant space that could be taken up by a bedroom, but it's not. And like, okay, but like still, I don't know. It's cute. It's not my favorite house ever. Mostly because I didn't make it. Can we plant things? Can we plant things there? Purchase seeds. Well, flowers, fruit, or herbs. Let's do some herbs because open the seed packet. Now plant. Oh, nice. She can plant. Even though it's like in the middle of fucking winter. Like, look at this shit. Where is it? Oh, it's the last week of winter. Okay, good. It's almost spring again. That's good. Where are you? Also, why is she like... Yes. Why is she like straight up orange? Her hair is orange. Like, I think everything about her. We need to give her like I think we need to give this whole family a look refresh because they got some interesting fits. Let me tell you that. They got some very interesting fits. And I don't know. Don't go downstairs. I don't know what led them. What, you want to order pizza? She's a glutton. Oh dear God. Plant. What? Plant. Basil. Plant. Some more basil. Plant. Some parsley. Plant. Some more parsley. And then we're gonna need to purchase some more seeds. Flowers. Let's do some flowers. Where are you going? Stop doing that. Stop moving. Why is that covered in snow? You're on a covered balcony, you weirdo. Well, I mean, it's not her fault. I'm sorry. That was mean. I didn't mean to shout at you. It's not your fault that you're on a covered balcony, but there's still a snow animation. Who is calling you? Hakeem Gamari. Okay, we know who that is, but we don't want to hang out with him right now because we're busy. What is she wearing? Oh my god. Stop talking and start planting. We don't have all day. Do not add to favorites. Why is add to favorites an option? I hate that. Okay, so we have like 2 of each now. Bluebell. Bluebell. Mum. Mum. Daisy. Daisy. We're not even trying to like artfully disarray the plants because yeah, no, we're not even gonna try. We're just gonna put the plants where they are. Let the chips fall where they may. Because I don't even care. And then, after you're done with that, we're gonna get you into Create a Sim. Can we use this cupboard for a fit check? We cannot use the cupboard for a fit check. That's okay. We will use this. Plan outfits. Oh, we can use this too. Not this. We cannot use this. Probably also use the mirror. Yeah, plan outfit. We can use the mirror. Oh god. Oh shit, I forgot to change the game. Here, let me change the game. I gotta change the game. How the fuck do I do that? Like this. Okay, there we go. We good? We're good. We're good. Everything's good. It's fine. It's fine. So, yeah, it's time for a fit check because this is what is this? What are you trying to do to me? What? Whoa! Oh boy. I mean, she can keep the top, but oh god, it doesn't get better. It only gets worse. Okay, that's. I just hate logos. I hate clothes with logos. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like advertising for people. You know, do your own fucking advertising. I'm not an advertisement. I am not a billboard. I'm a person. I'm a people. And if you want somebody to advertise you, you're gonna have to pay them, but not me because I'm not gonna do it. Oh, that's a little Hawaiian shirt. That's kind of cute. Okay, this does not look like custom content, but it also does. What's going on here? What's going on here? That does not look like custom content. That is like a real, unironically real thing that is actually for real on purpose in the game. Why does that look like that? Oh my god! What is this? What is it? What? Oh, that's just oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This looks new too, though. This could not have come from today's update though, because she was already in the game. I played with her yesterday with her family. Okay, she looks more, maybe more human now. I don't know. She's very orange. She's very orange. I don't know. I feel like in there, she looks more human on my other monitor. But on this monitor, like, it's... Oh boy. They also got blueberries looking at Sims, too. And it's just like, this does not look... Okay, and, like, maybe this could be, like, the undertone, right? But where is the human shading? She needs human shading. She does not look human. I don't know. And, like, the thing is, human skin tones, like, there's, like, probably billions. For as many, humans are out there, there's, a skin tone. So it's like, I don't want to say that this skin tone is impossible, but I don't know. I just feel like it's improbable. Like, there's gonna be some sort of, like, something doesn't feel right here. Oh, that's cute. Oh, wait, this is formal wear. Shit. Formal wear. God damn it. Okay, well. I guess we get you some, like, nicer pants. Oh, those are cute. Oh. Yeah, you know what? We're working with the orange rather than against the orange. We are befriending the orange. Yeah, you know. Oh, I like that. Not really what I wear to prom. Like, you gonna wear that to prom? She is a teenager, so she is gonna go to prom. Shit, I don't even know what I'd wear to prom now. Like, my whole shit has gone through, like, an extensive, overhaul. I do not look like myself from, like, prom years ago. And I guess that's, like, probably a normal thing that most people experience. It's been, like, oh, God, it's 10 years? Like, 28. Yeah, it's been, like, 11 years. So, yeah, it's normal to change in that amount of time. But at the same time, oh, God. Oh, boy. No, thank you. No. Oh, no, thank you. Oh, boy. feel like yellow would be a good color on her. Oh yeah, see, that looks nice. It's like a yellow orange. We're leaning into the orange. We are leaning into the orange. She was adopted. So I think, her skin tone is randomized rather than like, what is this? This is custom content. Oh, it's Bob Pancakes? I think that's Bob Pancakes. Why are there custom content Bob Pancake shorts? Ooh, here we go. That's hella orange. Oh no, I'm kind of feeling it. I'm kind of vibing with this. She looks good. She looks good. Don't like any of the shirts. Oh, look at this. Look at this. You see, we trying to get the orange to match a little bit better. Like, I want matching oranges, okay? Look, if we have to be orange today, I would prefer that our oranges at least kind of somewhat maybe sort of vibe. But it's hard. It's hard. There's too much. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here. And it's kind of a lot. It's kind of like overwhelming to the senses. I don't know what to say. That looks like a camping type of shirt. It's very, very like camping-y. I guess this one, pretty close. See, I feel like this is the realistic like skin tone version of her skin tone. Just like slightly like muted, almost like matte. I mean, she is matte, like but the color is like it's too saturated. It just doesn't feel real. I think that's the problem with a lot of the Sims colors. The Sims colors, like the Sims as a game, is a very like saturated game, like color saturated game. Like everything's very bright, nothing's very dusty, which is like, me. I like dusty colors. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Oh, that's no, thank you. I know I said we're leading into the orange, but we're not leading into the orange that hard. Does she have an eyebrow piercing? No, she doesn't. Oh god, no. A good color on her too. Hate that. I hate beige. I hate all forms of beige. Oh god. You know what? We're sticking with that. We're sticking with it. I want it. I've decided that that's it. That's where it's at. It's not where it's at, but that's where it's going to be at. It has to be, because I've decided that that's it. I love, or no, I don't love. There we go. I like that. That's okay. Yeah, I love like the this shirt. I love this shirt. Okay. Come on. Not a fan of the whole like swim shorts look. I mean, I'm not a fan of clothes in general, so like, maybe it's just a me thing. But really not a fan of the swim shorts look. Nobody in her household has that dress. You know what? It's a hand-me-down. It's a hand-me-down. See, what happened is that I think her stepmom, I think she's her stepmom. Her stepmom had the dress, was wearing the dress, and then decided to get rid of it and get a new color. And she was like, hey, you want this? And she was like, yeah, I'll take it. Pretty sure that she's adopted. I'm not. She's part of the baby boom. We're still working on the baby boom generation because I have not been letting them age up because of the age up glitch. And I have also not been there were two things and I forgot the other thing. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, you know, it's fine. I feel like we're very dark ever since I moved the desk around. That's bright. That's too bright. Oh, you know why it's so dark in here? Hold on. I'll be right back. There we go. Lights. We have the lights. Oh shit, I forgot to do the rest of them. It's fine, it's fine. I think the rest of them are not as bad as she was. Oh yeah. Can we just like take a moment to look at his cheeks? Look at his cheeks. Straight on, he looks okay. I mean, his mouth is really wide for his face, but like, you know, okay. But then his cheeks. What generation are you? What generation? Oh. What generation are you? Why are you flirty right now? He is. Okay, so this is first gen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth gen. Fifth generation. He is a fifth generation sim. Oh wait, who is he related to? Because that I think that's always the more interesting thing. This is Cassandra Goth. So he is related to Bella Goth. He has Bella Goth genetics. Haley Pollard. The Pollards have like very, very strong genetics too, I think. Because they like the Pollard face shows up a lot in this family. I would say that he looks more like a Pollard. Here, oh no wait. Cyrus, yep. Cyrus definitely has Pollard face. Yeah, he looks more like a Pollard than he does a Goth. Do you have Cassandra, or does he have Goth eyes? Let's see. Because the Goths have these like light green eyes. I think I'm not sure. After maybe she has brown eyes. I don't know. One of them, somebody back there, way back there, has like light green eyes. Okay, so he's kind of like hazel. You know, light brown hazel kind of color. Maybe I think that's what hazel is. You are you? I think you might be his mom. I'm not sure if he's adopted or not. Okay, so that's the kid. Okay, so that's his kid. So maybe he's adopted. I don't know if they have. Wait, no, wait, no, wait. Okay, yeah, he's a kid from another marriage. Okay, so this was Anya Trivedi. I don't remember her, but I do remember her. Okay, so then this is his brother. Okay, so they both got the nose. They got the very similar nose shape. Very similar lips. He's got like a Joker smile. I can't handle it. I can't. Okay, you know what? We're gonna give him a little bit of help. Did it work? I don't know. We're gonna try to give him a little bit of help because I can't. I don't like to like, you know. Stop talking. I mean, here his face doesn't look weird. Here his face almost looks kind of normal. Okay, I think that's better. And then the cheeks. Oh god, those cheeks. Why are your cheeks like that? You look like a cat. You look like a cat, buddy. You look like a cat. Okay. Okay. your jaw. It's like, why is his bottom lip jutting out like that? Detail edit mode. There we go. I think after like a few generations, all of their faces start looking squished like little pugs. His nose, that's the polar nose. That is definitely like the polar nose definitely looks like from the profile, it looks fine. But then like when you're looking at it straight on, it looks like so smushed. I don't know why it looks like that. That didn't really help. But yeah, that is, yeah, his eyes are hazel. His eyes are hazel. I don't know why his hair looks like that though. I mean, I guess his dad has like looser curls. His dad has this hairstyle. Then he should probably have, his mom had like straight hair. So he could that's not. I feel like that would be okay. I mean, and of course it's all, very variable. Like he could have, like he has, people like, ancestors who have more textured hair. So like his grandma. Yeah, his grandma had textured hair, but I don't know. Do those clash? I feel like those clash. See, I like this. I like this. I just don't like the colors that it comes in. I feel like I use this one a lot. I don't think I've ever used this one. Oh, I like it. Oh shit, why is your hair like that again? What hair did I pick for you? Like up here. I feel like it's like a sweepy one. I don't remember. Here, this one. This is actually a cute hair though. His eyebrows too. What are those eyebrows? Maybe it's like the positioning. I don't know. Something about his face just don't feel right to me. And I don't know what it is. I mean, he's a teenager now, so maybe he'll grow out of it. What we could do? We could like, let's just make his nose bigger. It's not really like changing. No, I think we have to go back into detail edit mode for that. I don't know if that did much. Oh, I think that yeah, he looks fine now. His head is huge. Why is your head so big? Oh my god. Oh, I like the orange. Today is an orange day. I can feel it. Today is an orange day. The gray shirt. Why do you have a gray shirt? Why? Why do you have a gray shirt? See, I don't like it though. Oh, that looks nice. I mean, the gold tie is tacky, but what can you? I mean, ties in general are tacky. Like, I don't get the whole like tie thing. Why? Why do you need a tie? And don't tell me like, oh, ties are for like formal occasions or some shit. Like, I don't care. I don't care about that. Every day is casual Sunday to me. Or casual Friday. I don't know. Every day is casual day. It's kind of weird. I like smoke. It smells like smoke. I don't know why it smells like smoke. I think we could fix this with like better pants. I don't know. That's such a grandpa sweater. I mean, if he wants to wear it, I will allow him to wear it. But that is a grandpa sweater, okay? That is a grandpa sweater. Like, I'm letting you wear it, but you are a grandpa. These come in. It's like a khaki color. I hate khaki. Khaki is so gross. So I had a friend in high school who wore like almost that exact jacket to school every single day. No matter how hot it was. That exact jacket. Like, and like it's crazy because like he even looks like that guy. Which is really weird. But anyway, let's go to the kid. I think the kid is the last one that we haven't. Who are you? I can't even see. Steve. Steve. Steve? Stevie. Stevie? Yeah, Stevie. Okay. So you would be Larissa and Cyrus's child. So we're gonna change your name to Lemon. I mean, technically it should be Schnapps. Does that change? Yeah. What about you? What's your name? Lemon. What's your name? You should have your mother's name. Okay. But yeah, it should be Schnapps, but for some reason the names stopped changing when they get married. So now I have to go custom. Her hair. I think she can keep that hair. That's a cute. Oh my God, what the, oh boy, the things that kids dress themselves in, you know? Oh boy. There we go. Hmm. I hate kids' formal wear. I hate it so bad. There's like so few options. But they have like even here, like we could give her like a little sailor suit. It's custom content, but you know we could give it to her because it would be very cute. Why are we having this problem? Oh, I'm sorry, Baba. Should I wake you up? He's so small. He's so sleepy. My cat is behind me on the couch. Right there. Right there. Can you see him? Can you see like the end of a fluff? Okay. We have like stockings, like socks. Oh, look at that. You are so cute. She has her mother's eyes, like her eye shape. I think she has her daddy smile. Very cute. I don't like the idea of making them work out in their jeans. Like jean shorts, okay. But like jeans, no thank you. That's like inhumane. That's kind of a cute outfit. I don't like the sandals. Do we have anything that looks better? Look at this. Very avant-garde. Very avant-garde child. Perfect. That looks like simultaneously like an outfit that a kid would like dress themselves in the dark. But also like one that like you as a parent could be like, I approve of this outfit that you dressed yourself in the dark. You know, like everybody's happy there. Like the nobody is calling the CPS. What is this dress? Is is it new? I don't think that's new. That's cute. I'm just thinking about like how itchy all of that like crochet would be. So I'm betting to like retain the dress shape, right? It's going to probably be kind of heavy. And if it's heavy yarn, right, it's probably going to be kind of itchy. I'm just thinking about how itchy that is to wear. But you know what? She picked it out. She picked it out for herself. So we're just giving her the things that she wanted, you know. Oh, that's cute as shit. I love things with flowers on them. I just, I see flowers and my brain just like turns off and I'm like, flowers. What is this dog? Apparently it's a dog. They force you to like give the breed a name. Oh hey, welcome to the stream. But yeah, they force you to give the dog a breed name, and so like I don't like having to do that, so I just like put it in there. Okay. You know, they all look okay now. They all look somewhat okay maybe now. So these two, she might be pregnant. We should probably have her. Can she take a pregnancy test? No, she cannot. So she's probably not pregnant. But oh god, they only have 38,000 left. Oh. It took a lot. It was a very expensive remodel. But they are romantic. And she is about to age up. So we're going to move them. I think what we're going to try to do is we're going to move them out of the house. We're going to move her into this bedroom. Or no, wait, into this bedroom over here. Oh shit, we did all of that remodeling and we didn't even give a bowl to the dog. Poor dog. But yeah, I didn't actually remodel this on stream. So if you're wondering, oh my gosh, where's the footage for the remodel of this house? I actually did this off stream yesterday. And it was kind of a nightmare actually because I had to go to class. And when it fit there just a moment ago. There it is. Okay. Dog has a bed. The dog has a bowl. What else do dogs need? To be fair, or I guess to be unfair, because this is kind of a fucked up thing to say, but to be unfair, it's kind of inhumane to have a dog in these apartments because the dog cannot go outside to go pee. So like, it's kind of messed up. It's kind of not cool, not chill, not very fun. It's not very sexy, and it's not very cool or normal. But anyway, Yeah, the dogs cannot go outside to pee. Like, you ask them to go potty and they just look at you like, what? I think you can take them for walks, but it takes like 2 days. So they're gonna take the dog with them when they move. That sounds like the best option. Go fill that. And then call him to eat. Or her. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, Cyrus is back. Look at Cyrus. Look at him. Look at his little face. He has a very facey face. Wake up, Cyrus. Look at the camera. He has a very facey face. Look at how facey his face is. I think, yeah, that's definitely where he got his mouth from. He has the pullard mouth. Very, a lot going on there. A lot going on there. Anyway. Girl, you look so happy. I don't know what's going on, but you look very happy. Anyway, I just got a little bit distracted. I'm looking at the faces. I'm looking at faces. It's just like, did we take care of the dog? Is the dog coming? Where's the dog? We stop watching the TV and take care of the dog, please. Call the dog to eat. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now, you're gonna move. So where is he? You come and propose. Romance. Propose. This is definitely gonna reject. They're gonna reject this. But that's okay. Oh, he's not rejecting it? What are those pants, by the way? What is going on with her pants? I think she does need to be fixed. But that's okay. Because they're gonna be moving. Travel. Live from household and move. Ooh, 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 ooh. Take the dog. We'll give you 8,000. And then you'll come into a sudden windfall of cash. Very sudden, very windfelt, very cashy, very cash like, cash money. Like, where like the money just magically appears into their bank account somehow. It's probably because, like, okay, let's be fair. Let's be fair. Before I redid their house, they had like $200,000 in the bank. Okay, so it's not that weird. It's not that weird. Where do they want to move? I don't know that we have any houses that I'm willing to get rid of in Brindleton Bay. Or that they can afford, God. Let's see. Willow Creek. Willow Creek probably has a house. This house. Which is way too expensive for them. God. This house. Or wait, this house? Oh, still too expensive. I'm not even gonna comment on that one. I don't think it needs to be commented on. Oasis Springs. We haven't really been building Oasis Springs, and I did want to actually build a little bit in Oasis Springs. What is that? Oh, that's the retirement home. That's the retirement home. I built a retirement home, and that's a pool. I don't know why you can see the underground part, but that's a pool. Okay, we're gonna move them here. No, we're not gonna move them here. We're gonna move them. They can afford this. They cannot afford this. I just, I create my houses. The houses that I create are just too good. They're too good. They're too good. They're too good of a house. It's too nice. Too nice house. Too nice of a house. I need to build worse house. Okay. Pretty small. hold on. I had a house that I wanted to build, actually. I found more floor plans. I'm always finding new floor plans. Okay, so let's see. Oh my god, the air quality is absolutely magnificent right now. What the fuck? It's been shit lately. But it's finally good. It's finally good. And that makes me very happy because that means I can have the window open. And I love having the window open. Here we go. This is our house. This is our house that we're building. See? Tiny. Adorable. Can't really see much. That's the floor plans. I need a better camera. Anyway. I did not mean to do that. Turn the brightness back up. Okay. So we have like a box. As, you know, all houses start off. We have slight elevation. We have a fronty porch. And we have a little bit less house. A little bit less. A little bit less house. No back porch. No back porch. It just goes straight out into the ether. We'll give you a back porch. Kind of weird to not have one, you know? Kind of weird. Kind of weird. Let's see. Yeah, it would be on this side. Okay, so let's... Then... A little bit of stairs, maybe? A little bit of stairs. It doesn't have to stay these stairs. You know, we're just going to have them for a bit, you know? Until I decide that there are better stairs to be had. Let's fix that foundation. Foundation looks like shit. It's a shitty, ugly foundation. I hate it. I hate it. I want to light it on fire. I don't know. I'm feeling extra today. I'm feeling extra. I'm feeling like 2 for the price of 1 today, you know? Like, you thought you bought 1, right? You thought you bought 1. But actually you bought 2. It's just that the price was so low that it seemed to be 1. That is an ugly foundation. That is the ugliest foundation I've ever seen in my whole entire life, and I hate it, and I want it to die in a fire. Let's try again. I don't know. I don't like the foundations in this game. I don't like the foundations in this game. They're just ugly. What can you do? You know? Okay, so we have a box. Let's try to do a little bit of floor planning. Before we, you know, commit to the box. There's a bedroom. There's another bedroom. There's a bathroom. There's a third bedroom. But it's also kind of like sad and pathetic, so maybe it's another bathroom. Unless we wanted to do you know, some things. We don't even need that many bedrooms and bathrooms. Ugh. That's just an area. That is an area. Okay? It's an area. It doesn't need to be any particular kind of area. It's just an area. Then we have a kitchen and a dining room. Get the ugly counters. So like counter, 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 counter. Don't worry about it. It's going to be ugly for now. We're just, you know, floor planning. Okay. So we have the couch right there. And this is supposed to be like a door. Like an actual legit door. So let's put like a door here. Well, not really the vibe. That is not really the vibe. The vibe is like very much not that. It's not that. Yeah, I don't know what the vibe is. But it's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not, you know, it's yeah, it's very short. It's a very short house. So let's put the couch over here maybe. And like an end table. And like TV over there. Little tiny like dining table. It's their like first house. Doesn't have to be fancy. Nah. I'm trying to think of ways that we could do, like, 2-bedroom this. So the second floor is supposed to have some bedroom stuff going on. And it's like, okay, we could do that. But is it worth it, like, for my sanity? Worked. Sometimes it doesn't work because I can't see the keyboard. There we go. Is it worth it for my sanity? Let's find out. And then there's going to be, like, dormers. Let's do the dormers. Ah! Go away. This is the worst weather to be building in, probably. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Actually, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. And then we'll do another one over here. Expand that. Yeah, and then this, like the actual thing, that's gonna need to go out by 1. And over. Bring it over here. That can be copied. That question is this gonna show if I drag this all the way over here? It's not. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Nope, not that piece. This piece. We should probably go into Manage Worlds to keep working on this. But I'm also like, I don't want to. I don't want it. It'd be a lot easier. Okay. Okay, yeah, it looks fine. It looks fine. We have like a hat. We have another hat. Then we'll just take the long boy over here, move it back here. Now, it's probably gonna look awful. Oh yeah, I kind of see. Hold on, let's turn off the grid. What is going on there? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go to Manage Worlds. Save and go to Manage Worlds. And then we'll go back in. We'll go back in. Build. I almost dropped my glass. And now my fingers are tingling. Anyways. Okay. Okay, it looks it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it's not ugly. It's not ugly, is it? Is it ugly? Maybe it is ugly. Maybe it's kind of ugly. Right, I do my best, okay? I do my best. I do my best. Yeah, it looks fine. So upstairs windows kind of look like this. That's also rather industrial. I'm thinking no. Ooh. Oh, I like that. But it's not centered, which is a problem. This. Also not centered. Or no, it's not centered. It's not, it doesn't fit. I will settle with that for now. I'm not happy. We have some kind of like horizontal siding going on. Oh God, no. Yellow. Oh, I like yellow. We haven't done a yellow house in like ever. I like yellow houses. Yellow houses are so sunny and pretty. When I was a kid, or not even a kid, I was like older than a kid. But yeah, I had a yellow dollhouse that I was kind of like refurbishing. Blue. Can we do blue on the windows up here? And it was very fun. And we painted it yellow. That's why yellow is important to the story. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Oh my God. Can we just select the right thing, please? Why? Why? Why do you have to bring so much strife into my life? Very green. Are there too many colors going on in this? Oh, look. That's better. That's better. That's cute. That's pretty cute. That's pretty darn heckin' cute. And then the roof. I mean, it was supposed to be a joke. I wasn't going to leave it like this, but I kind of like it. I kind of like that. I kind of feel like it's a look. Oh, here, this is probably better. I don't know, it's very bright. It's kind of like an eyesore. Imagine being the neighbors. And you get to wake up and look at a glorious multi-color house like this every day. Wouldn't you be so happy when you woke up just to look outside and look at it? What is this? Thatched out? I feel like that swatch didn't. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. How have I never seen that before? Oh my God. Oh my God. This changes everything. This changes everything. They have other colors? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, this changes everything. Just go, all of you go away. Yep, I don't care. I want my money back. I changed my mind. We're going a different route with this. So I have this thing that I've been. Do I have it in The Sims? I don't know. I don't know where it is actually. I don't know what board it's on. Hmm. It's like a house, right? There's like a greenhouse on the side. But it's a little bit more than that, right? It's a little bit more than just that. Hmm. I don't know where it is. Here we go. Like, okay. Yeah. We're gonna put you back towards the back of the lot. This is gonna be always what happens. What happens when I like go off of the, I go off the cuff. I start working on my own builds instead of like something with floor plans. Is it takes a really long time. I usually feel like it'd be better over here. Oh, that's kind of like an ugly view, and then over here is like somebody else's house. Right here is gonna be another house. There's no good view here. seamless, isn't it? Okay, let's see. It's the moment of truth. I like it. I do like it. I do like it. Hold on, let's do a little bit of nice. Okay. Let me do a second floor. And then instead of a rail, we'll do this. Maybe even one of this. And can we... Still kind of tall, isn't it? I don't know what height. This is very, like, this is an eco. This is very eco dad. Okay, we're rocking the eco dad vibes today. Let's do like a little fancy fence. Fancy little fence. They don't really have any good like little picket fences, you know? And I do vibe with a nice little picket fence. Like hardcore, you know. Just this. But it's not really the look that we're going for. Like a gate. We have here's the green one. We move this out by one. Now granted, we will have less room on the side. Oh no, I want that. I want that extra space on the side. We don't have any space over here. This is a tiny, tiny lot. Annoying. It's so annoying. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I want it to be even on both sides. Fine, it's fine. Just cover it with a hedge. Cover it with a hedge and it'll be fine. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Like that? Yeah? Then we don't have to think about it. What about you? That's a nice hedge. How can we into the house? That is the question. Yeah, it's going into the house. Okay, that's fine. We don't need it. Okay. I know these are supposed to be lights, but they don't look very bright. Yeah, they're not very bright. It's okay. Now, how are they going to get into here? I don't even know if they can get into here. I hope they can. I want them to be able to. We're not going to go with a foundation on this. Look at that. We got like a blue door. Can we... Oh, there we go. Okay. Don't doors open? No, I think doors are supposed to open in. I don't know. But I feel like the hinges should be inside. The hinges should be inside. Yeah, the door should open in and the hinges should be inside. Why are your hinges outside the house? Somebody wants to break into your house. They just come to your house with a screwdriver and pull these out of the door. Why? Oh, you know why? No. No, it's entirely, it's just entirely wrong. I hate it. I hate it. Like, you want somebody to break into the house. Like, why? Why? Okay, since we're doing an eco house. This is an eco house. I kind of vibe with these rocks, but I also kind of hate them. I love brick. I just love brick, okay? This is not urbanity. This is stucco. This is stucco. This is suburbanity. What do you mean urbanity? It's stucco. It's just stucco. God damn. The suburbs are just suburbs are a disease that infects everything they touch. Like that. It's something. It's not. It's not. It's not it. It's not what it. It's not where it's at. You know. It looks a little bit too eco house. Like, what is this? A concrete house? I mean, I have seen. I've read things on, the eco friendliness of concrete housing, which I think actually concrete is like bad for the environment. So I don't know. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while. Like that. Ooh, sounds like orange and yellow. What about gray and yellow? Well, it's more of a blue, isn't it? We get better lighting. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring this in by like 2. Whoop. Bring this in by like 1. Okay. Oh, we could probably take this in by 1. I don't know if that's gonna. Yeah, it looks kind of weird. Yeah, there's not really anything we can do about it either, is there? I mean, I guess move that in. But now that, see, there's like weirdness going on here. Because they don't quite line up, do they? I think, is it the Alt key? There we go. Let's get a little bit of a thing on these, maybe. That'll fix it. Oh, there, that fixed it. Okay. I'm going to save that, and I'm going to be right back. Because, yeah, I need to take a short. So, like, I'll be back in, like, less than a minute. Okay, I'm back. I have to send a quick text message, as one does. Yeah, you know, it's all about the situation which was, mentioned earlier. It, it's not fun. Not fun. But I don't really want to talk all that much about it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Really don't know. Maybe the brick is like the accent color at the top. But then I just feel like that's just rather samey. It's awfully samey. That looks nice. I mean, like texture wise, it looks nice. Build wise, it kind of looks like a prison, and I kind of hate it. But like texture wise, it looks nice. Like up at the top. I think that's my problem with modern builds is I just, how do you create a modern build that doesn't look like some kind of discount prison? Hmm. That's I don't want to do it. Why does I want to do that? Because there's that thing right there, isn't there? Um, that's okay. Where's the brick? Where did the brick go? Give me the brick back. I have an idea. Ooh, wait. You look interesting. You look very interesting. Indeed. Do the whole entire thing. Get a little bit of blue. Feel like so. Is this sparking joy at all? Or is this an entirely fruitless exercise of pain? Sometimes I can't quite tell the difference. Um, what we can do actually is we can section that off. You are now a room. And you are now a room. And take that in by one. Creating more shapes. Because I think that's the thing with modern builds. You just got to create more shapes. And the more shapy it is, the better it looks. Um, what do we do over here? Bring this in, maybe. I think we need to do that like in a contrast color. Why are you purring so loud? What's going on over there? What are you getting so excited about? Look at him. He's back there like kneading. He's kneading. What a silly bean. Yeah, that doesn't look right. I mean, it looks better than it did before, maybe. Make some more shapes. Like, you just make shapes until something don't look right. And then you're like, oh, that's too many shapes. This should be a contrast color. Ooh. Like a new edition, you know, new edition. We'll put like, I feel like a sunroom. Oh, a sun. I love sunroom. Bring it in there. Hmm. What does it need? Like it's missing something. What if? Okay. Instead of just a green roof. Put that up there for now. It's kind of a lot, isn't it? That's a lot. Doing too much. Mm. Mm-mm. Oh no, no. Mm. Oh, wait, it's alt. Are you kidding me? Just work the way you're supposed to work, please. Nope. No. There's like no way to like line these up. Or is there? I think that's about as lined up as we're ever gonna get. Okay, and then so we're gonna need some kind of. Maybe we could get like an arch. Kind of defeat the point of the greenhouse, wouldn't it? Having an arch. What if that's gonna count as inside or outside? Yeah, you know. Yeah, look! Look at this shit. That's the inside. So the hinges are on the. Why are the hinges on the outside? Why are the hinges on the outside? I do not understand. This is pretty cute. There's a lot of noise in the parking lot, and it's kind of distracting me. We have other colors of this. We do. We have a color that I like, though. Okay, that's more like a green. It's a little bit better. Trim. This is why it takes so long for me to build anything, because I just spend 2 hours, trying to decide which trim. Just take the white. It's fine. Don't like that window. I don't know. It's so hard. It's like, I don't know. It's just, it's difficult. It's difficult to know what you want. That's kind of cute. I don't think it would work. It doesn't vibe, you know? Oh my god. If this was like, okay, look, if this window was just like that size, it would be perfect. Okay? I would use it all the time. But it's not. It's huge. It's like, why is it that huge? Just doesn't feel like it needs to be that huge. What if? Ooh, I have an idea. To make things shapier, you know what I'm saying? Like that. There's like a little bit of an overhang. Is that, that what it needs? And this is kind of like less exposed. This is also kind of like cozier, maybe? I don't know. Where are this door? Where are this door? There we go. And then like trees. This is for the trees. But like not like fun trees. Like, growing things, trees. Working trees. that's not the word either. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, I think. I don't know what I'm saying. Somebody knows what I'm saying. Hopefully somebody knows what I'm saying. What we could do is we could actually like bring this in, maybe? No, because then that blocks the window. How do we? What if we? I don't know, actually. I don't know what I want to do. Well, that's just a narrow room. It's just a narrow room, okay? It's very narrow. And then like, let's bring some counters. It's not gonna look like this forever. 1, 2, 3. So, fridge, sink. Or we could go the other way. We could do like this. Fridge. Maybe not even. Not even. Fridge down here. And we do an archway. I love this, but it takes up too much room. It just takes up the whole entire space, and it's like we don't actually need it to take up that much space. Does not need to take up that much space. What about glass? What about French doors? I could vibe with that. And then maybe we have this open. Dining room. Kitchen. Living room. Oh, that's why I had to. Oh, hold on. Are they gonna? Yeah, they line up there on their own that I could do. We have like a high, like a high narrow window, like that, but not ugly. Cute. What up here? Can we put it back here? Kind of cute. Is it? Is it kind of? Oh, wait. Better idea. Yes. Right here. Or we put this here. That's like a statement window. That is a very bold statement window. Oh, it's kind of off center too. Hold on. And it's a very loud statement. It is a statement window, and the statement is very, very loud. It is very noisy. It is not just a statement. It is a shout. I kind of almost feel like if the statement was on the other side, then I'd want it. I want to keep it. But since the statement is on this side, there's like I feel like this should be the side. Like it should be reversed. It doesn't really work like that, does it? This is gonna, I don't know. There's gonna be like a thing there. A reading nook or a wardrobe or something. Something like that. It sticks out a lot too. Just look at all of the eco lifestyle stuff. There's this. I could vibe with that. I'm just thinking like, again, more shapes. More shapes. Modern build equals more shapes, modern plus modern build equals better. It is a shape. It is a shape. Are you okay? What's the problem here? What's wrong? Why are you freaking out? Oh, 4, so like 3. Feel like that might make things a little tight. We can try it. Too many shapes. Too many shapes. Too many shapes. Let's take that back. We put that up there. We could do. I feel like the little tippy top bit might be a little bit much. I don't know why, but it feels like my game is just not as fast as it used to be. And I don't know if that's just like my, opinion, dude, or like if there's actually something going on. I mean, The Sims kind of is just like that. So, like, it might just be, being like that. Can we, like, actually work? That's kind of ugly. More than kind of ugly. That was, like, really ugly. I like weeds. Would you rather have a lawn on your deck, or would you rather have weeds? I'll take the weeds and extra weeds. Not really, because I don't like weeds. Because, surprisingly enough, you still get weeds, even when you're on the second floor. It's, like, weird. I mean, I guess, little weed seeds just fly everywhere. That's better. I don't know, something about that just, like, made it all feel a lot better. Oh, no, that's not the one I wanted. This one. I still wanna try to make it work. I still wanna try to make it. Oh. 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 Yes. Yes. Yeah, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that. What are you looking at? Oh, like a tree. Oh, that is a nice little view. Oh, that's very cute. Where are you? You in there? You're not in there. Where are you? Oh, he's under the coffee table. Why are you making such ungodly noises underneath the coffee table? What is this? Some den of iniquity? I don't think that's the correct word, but you know what I mean. You little dummy villainous weirdo. Go do that in the bedroom. I mean, this could be a glass roof. Could be a glass roof. You know what would be cool is if you could. I don't think you can, but what would be cool is if you could just put it on the floor. You can't put it on the floor. It has to be on a roof. Pretty fucked up, bro. Pretty fucked up, bro. Okay. Living in a hive of scum and cat villainy. Disgusting, foul beast. Having his way with my coffee table. How dare you? We could do a brick floor. Not that brick. Not that brick. No, 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 no. So why is it so silver? So very silver. Terracotta. It's not really like the vibe, is it? About that. I guess we could do wood. I mean, I always do wood. But also, like, anything that's not wood is just like, ew. Sometimes I think about my carpet and, like, everything that's ever been on my carpet and how it's probably still in my carpet. And that kind of makes me want to vomit. And if you think about it, carpet is just like hair on the floor. Carpet is floor hair, okay? And yeah, that sounds disgusting. And that's because it is disgusting. Like, just imagine if you, like, were dragging your hair around on the floor all of the time. That is what carpet is. And everything that is on the ground is everywhere on the ground. Like, if you tested your shoes for, like, you know, I don't know, everything, yeah, everything would come back because everything is on the ground and the ground is on everything. It's an inescapable fact of life. You know. That's kind of cute. Taking me a very, like, okay, I built a shell of a house in like 30 minutes. Yes, not yesterday. Sunday. Okay, this is taking me like 2 hours. Let's see. Yeah, like an hour and a half just for like as much as we have now. This is how much we have now. Look at this shit. An hour and a half's worth of work. So much work. So much time. What is wrong with me? What is that? Look, I don't like that at all, actually. I mean, I want that, like... Oh my god, did that delete? I want, like, I know what I want, okay? You know, like, the top part of the lighthouse where there's, like, all of the windows and there's the light on the inside. I want that. I want that kind of look. But at what cost? At what cost? Here, let's take this door. That's here. I don't know about that. I just feel like in the back is where we have the problems. Like, it looks okay in the front. That doesn't look right. Something about that doesn't look right. I don't know. I just hate it. I hate it. What's wrong with it? I mean, nothing. It's just not good. And like, isn't that it? Isn't that it? It's just not good. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not very good. Here. That looks better, doesn't it? Not really. No, not really. Well, even that has like, how does it at least be like seamless? But it's not. Okay, let's take this from down here, put it up here. This down. Delete everything. Turn the grid on. There we go. I had white. We're going with the white. That looks ugly. Something don't look right about this. What's wrong with it? Oh, wait. I think we fixed it. I think we found a way to fit. No, up. Ooh, I don't know about this. I mean, what if it was round? Okay. No, because that looks weird. If it was wider. Yeah, and now. Did I make it better or did I make it worse? I get the feeling that I'm just making it worse. Better idea. Better idea. None of that weird shit up top. We're going to put stairs. Stairs on the side. We're going up to it. Why doesn't that work? Okay, there's a wall there. We work over here. No, there's a bunch of shit over there too. Oh, look. Right there. We're going to fall off of there. Let's move everything forward by one. Oh, there we go. Probably gonna delete the door. No, the door will be fine. Okay, move this back by one. Move this forward by one. Move forward by one. And then there we go. Wish I could like slightly over. I think that would like make it work. Okay. Oh God. Why does it do that? Why does it do that? It's like everything hates me, you know. Fix it. There we go. Okay, this needs to. There. Take the trim, copy the trim, take the paint or the paneling, take the paneling, copy the paneling. Look at that. Can we stuff a door? The question, the moment of truth. Oh, we can because we have move objects on. Nice. There you go. Look at that. Will it be usable? Will it be usable? Who knows? But at least it looks nice. Yeah? That's what counts. There we go. And then now it has more shapes too. And like I said, shapes. When you're building a modern house, shapes are important. Shapes are very, very important. So now we have even more shapes. Okay, let's try Let's get some lights and let's try doing some stuff in the kitchen, maybe. Light, 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 light. Lots of light. Let there be light. And there was light. There's this kitchen, which is not very modern. But it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute, so it has cute points. And cute points are very important. We do not need room for upper cabinets because all of the upper cabinets in this game look like trash. I think I use these a lot, and I don't really like how they kind of conflict with the counters. There's this, which does not match the vibes at all. Not at all. What else is there? Oh, there's this, which matches the vibes very well. Why am I like so shrieky? I feel very shrieky right now. It's like, what is wrong with you? Chill the fuck out. But yeah, it matches the vibes. It matches the vibes quite well. And then like 2 of them. We need 2 of them. Do we really need 2 of them? Is that a bit much? That feels like a bit much. Let's just try putting down some counters we actually like. And see what we think about it. I mean, that's a whole ass vibe, but is it the vibe we want to go with? Like, what screams? What screams? Eco dad. Not very eco dad, is it? There's this. It's not very eco dad. I already have one of those. This is kind of eco dad. Ooh, and the yellow we have a recurring theme. We are getting thematic. Okay. I'll select you. Let's see what other. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Maybe. Are we vibing with it? What do we think? I don't know. Let's think. I feel like the fridge could go there. I know I said the fridge was going to go here, but I feel like the fridge could go here. Matches. It matches. Okay. And then electronic. No, appliances. Hate the way that is organized. It does not make any sense to me at all. That fridge is green. That fridge. Not it. That one works. I think that one works. Okay. So then back here, this wall. I just don't like it. Just don't like it. Why is it taking so long to load? Did you see that? Why did that take so long to load? Okay, let's try that again. Look at that. I was right. It is lagging. Why is it taking so long to load? What's going on here? What is going on here? Is that like new? I feel like what's going on? I'm very confused. Wait, where am I gonna put the stove? Yeah, let's move this. Put the fridge here. Then the fridge opens that way. That's kind of weird. Isn't that kind of weird? I don't know. Okay, so if we move... What just happened there? Oh, because I put the wrong cabinet. Okay, if we move this window back here, we move the sink over here. We put the stove right there. We'll go modern for this one. I'm using the cute ones. I'm using these like way too much. No, it's well, I think I used this one in the last one too. Let's go with something here. This. Oh, look at all the colors. Okay. The orange. I think that looks pretty damn cute. Okay, and then we need no, we don't need that. We need this. And then we can do upper cabinets. I don't know if I have the ones. Oh, I do have the ones that match. Okay, that's very cute. Little like half cabinet up top. Look at that. It's it's pretty basic. It's pretty basic, granted. But you know what? I think we all have the right to be a little bit basic. Even eco dads have the right to be a little bit basic. Oh dear God, not that basic. Not that basic. A little bit basic, a little like a tasteful bit of basic. Not that basic. This is pretty cute. I had it in like just plain. What's that called? Yep, that's it. That is exactly it. Now, what do I have that will coordinate with that? Probably nothing. But we'll figure it out. Look. Look how cute. No. We'll move these. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. I feel like a legit light. I feel like this is a good one for like this room. This is also another one that I use a lot with the modern builds, and it's like maybe it's a little bit much. Maybe I need to use it a little bit less. Hmm. This. I do like this one, but I don't use it quite so much. Ooh, okay. But like, look at it. Look at this shit. I don't think I ever use that. I think about it, and I'm like, nah, I'll use something else. Okay. Speaking of thinking about things, I was thinking about there's another challenge. And I was thinking about doing it. And it's like where you place a thing, then like once you place it, you can't move it. And I have a fatal, indecisiveness in me, and it's very hard to place things. And so, I think that would be a really interesting thing to try. And yeah, I don't know. I might try it. I do not guarantee good results. Probably going to be a lot of hair pulling. I might run away from the computer in anxiety. Just, a fit of anxiety. Just like contemplating placing a single item if I cannot move it. But you know what? Maybe that would be a little bit fun, I don't know if it'd be fun for me. It might be fun for somebody. I hate that, but it seems to go there. No. It's not allowed to go there. Oh, this is a lot cuter. How cute that is. That's cute as shit. that one. We have a lot of, like, unused empty space, and I hate islands, so I don't really know what to do with it. Ooh. Instead of curtains. Ooh. Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of like it. I kind of vibe with that. That's a whole ass look. That is a whole ass look. Ooh. Speaking of green walls, let's just do. No, he really needs a double. Let's see. Where can we? What's a good wall for this shit? This here. Look at that. Wait, it might need. Oh no! Wait, it can't. We can't put it there. Or we can put it there, but we can't put it all the way up. That one can't go all the way up either. That's okay. Maybe it could go all the way up here. Oop. Here. Not really. Okay, well, we did what we could. We couldn't do much, but we did what we could. That? Not really. Just like slightly under the height. Maybe here. Let's go. Pick. Oh, Jesus Christ! Why are you texting me right now? Stop texting me. Like, all of the people I talk to regularly, I talk to on Discord. And it's all in silent. There are no sounds. And then people text me, and I'm like, holy shit! I have text messaging? What? Scares the shit out of me every fucking time. Why? Why would anybody want that? Why would anybody do that to themselves? This is terrifying. Like random little boing noises. I hate it. Oh my god, it happened again. What do these people want from me? Oh dear god. Oh dear god. They sent me a text. And this was the text. Oh my god. What the hell? Literal nightmare monster. Oh my god. Anyway. Well, look, there's on both sides. Anyway. Now that I'm done being traumatized by my phone. Let's just like, stop calling me, you know? Stop calling me. Stop texting me. Stop contacting me. I don't want to hear from anyone. More! There's more! Why? Oh, okay, that's from Discord. It's buzzing like it's supposed to. Okay. It's more. We got the drama. We know we got the drama. I mean, it's not the drama. It's a drama. A variety of. We have a many flavored variety of drama here. Yeah. I swear, this is like it's gonna go down in history as like the power washing incident. Which, like, I feel like I don't know how much I want to talk about this. I just feel like it is a landlord's responsibility. But I'm gonna fully and totally say, with all confidence, with all the confidence of a person who is online talking about things, I'm gonna say that this is absolutely the landlord's fault, and that I mean, I don't know. I just say that, a power washing happened. And some people were not made entirely aware that it was going to happen. And yeah, and I feel like they could have been a little clearer with the directions. And I feel, yeah, that's all I need to say. I mean, I don't really need to say anything. I just, cannot shut up. That's my problem. Like, there's a thing is on my mind, all I'm able to think about, and yeah. Hmm. I don't know. I don't really like that. I don't really like that. Anyway. Is that pink? Oh my god, it is! Pink! Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Just get the love seat. It doesn't have to be huge. It can be small. I'm kind of feeling that, but at the same time, that's probably better. Mm. That no. I thought I had the sunflowers. I have one that looks like not the sunflowers. Irises, I think it was. Blue one. But I don't have. Look at that. That's kind of eco dad. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I always do gallery walls. That's one of the things that I've noticed that I always do is a gallery wall. But you know what? You cannot. Nothing really beats the vibes of a good gallery wall. Okay, nothing. You think that something can beat the vibe of a good gallery wall, and like you're wrong. You're wrong, and you're lying, and you don't know what you're talking about. So shut up. It's kind of mean, isn't it? You know what? I'm right. Okay. I feel like this one's a little bit too big. That was a little bit too small. Proportion is get out of my way. Proportion is very important. You gotta have the right proportion. Actually, I think it might be better. This one. Something. I feel like we almost need something down. God damn it! My grandpa. Why I keep getting texts? Okay, my grandpa sent a group text to the entire family at like like midnight last night. If you're following me on Twitter, okay, you know what happened. A group text at midnight to the entire family to tell us that he caught a skunk in his backyard. In other words, it's midnight. Why are we sending texts about skunks at midnight? It is literally the most white trash thing imaginable. Like, what is this? What is this? What is this family that I have? Anyways. Oh yeah, he caught a skunk and he was very proud of himself. Like, okay, it's midnight. Leave me out of this. I do not need to be involved in this. It's midnight. Go to bed, all of you. Like this. I actually really do like this. Very like samey, like not samey, like the size. The size is very samey. It doesn't really work there, does it? We could get rid of. Yeah, that's kind of cute though, isn't it? This. I don't really get it, but I don't think that you're supposed to get it sometimes. I don't think it needs to be got. I think that's the thing that kind of like annoys me about like modern art isn't bad, okay? I think people have like this conception of like modern art. Modern art isn't saying anything, so it must be bad. And it's like, no, that's not no. You don't art doesn't always have to be like deliberately saying something. Sometimes it's just the vibes. But a lot of modern art just has bad vibes. Not even bad vibes, just I just don't vibe with it. And like maybe there are people out there who do, and that's totally okay for them, and they should have a nice life. But I just don't really vibe with modern art. And I don't mean like all art made today. I mean like, specifically like modern art, like I don't know, like pop art. Not even pop art. Pop art is a variety of modern art. I'm talking about like the paint splooshes, okay? I don't vibe with the paint splooshes. I don't really vibe with like I don't know. That doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just, I just not really my thing. And I think a lot of people encounter things because people don't want to just have like a lukewarm take on something. People don't really want to be like, yeah, whatever, it's whatever, you know? People want to like be like, oh my god, it's the best thing in the world, or oh my god, it's the worst thing in the world. Like we can have lukewarm type takes. We can be like, it's just okay. But like, I don't think people want to do that. And like that's how I feel about modern art. It's like it's okay. It's whatever. It's not great. I don't really like it. But like it's not worth hating. I think we should have more lukewarm takes. Getting very pink in here. Which is not something I set out to do, but something I ended up doing. What if we change this to like yellow? Does that make it better? Yeah, because there's yellow in there, and it's yellowy, and there's yellow in the thing, so it like brings it together. Let's get a rug. Um, the thing about rugs is they really tie the room together. That was a bad one. That was a bad one. I apologize. I mean, just like the concept of the hot take itself is kind of extra. Like you don't like pineapple on pizza, and so like it's gonna what? It's gonna like burn down the world and destroy all of like human existence. Like what? Like the concept of the hot take is in and of itself a hot take maybe? No. No, what is it? It's like it's kind of silly. It's silly. I mean, and okay, it's like, it's not, it doesn't actually, it means like controversial. I'm about to say something controversial. And I think that's the core of it. Like, I'm going to intentionally be controversial. But at the same time, it's okay to be controversial because sometimes controversial things need to be said. Like the pineapple is gone on pizza. But also at the same time, is pineapple on pizza really something that people need to be arguing about? I don't know, it feels kind of silly to argue about pineapple on pizza. And not because I'm for or against pineapple on pizza. No, just because why do you care that much? And like, okay, caring about things is good. Yeah. But at the same time, it's pineapple on pizza. Why do you care that much about pineapple on pizza? That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I don't know. And hey, I mean, there's always, as always, I might not have any idea what I'm talking about. But also, I think I do. Usually. Most of the time. Some of the time. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying that the concept of the hot take is a silly one. And, I'm going to destroy this living room because I forgot to place stairs. That's what I was trying to say. It's fine. Oops. I didn't break everything, at least. I wonder if they'll be able to use it. I hope they'll be able to use it. I want them to be able to use it. And I know I just talked a lot of shit about hot takes, but I have a hot take. I've been seeing a lot of houses on Pinterest. They're like the modern houses, and I'm not going to put railing on this because as hashtag aesthetic. But I've been seeing a lot of houses on Pinterest that don't have railings because of hashtag aesthetic. And I just want to say that should be a crime. Like, if you build a house, and I think it actually might be. I think it actually might be, like, a building code violation to build a house without rails on the stairs. Like, humans use the stairs to walk. Not all humans have the balance. Some humans need the handrail. Handrail needs to be on the stairs. Why are there all of these damn houses out there, especially tiny houses, that don't have any goddamn rails on the stairs? What the fuck is this shit? It is concerning. And this is my like housing take, right? This is like my as housing gets more expensive. Well, not as housing gets more, as housing has gotten more expensive. People have like started doing the whole like tiny home kick. And for some people, it seems that the tiny home kick is the solution to the housing crisis. Because if we just build everybody a tiny home, then they can, tow it around until they find a spot to live, which is basically homelessness. This is homelessness. Towing your house around until you find a spot to live does not actually solve the housing crisis, because there are a lot of people out there who do not want, van life people in their neighborhoods just as much as they are, people who don't want, unhoused people in their neighborhoods. Okay. And this is not a problem with the van life people. This is a problem with the people who are going to hurt those people, who are going to harm those people. Right. And so like, and maybe we're going in from like the back door. And so this is like, going off on a tangent, but at the same time, okay, like giving everybody tents is not actually solving the housing crisis. Like, it solves the appearance of the housing crisis. It makes it look a little bit more, hashtag aesthetic, but it does not actually solve the housing crisis, which is the fact that the homes are, one, inaccessible, and two, because of like applications and racism and other issues, some having to deal. The prison, industrial conflicts, and all that shit. Okay, lots of reasons. Okay? Where was I? It's inaccessible because of that shit, right? But it's also inaccessible because it's just too fucking expensive. It's too fucking expensive. God fucking damn it. What is wrong with you? Anyway. So, giving people tents doesn't actually solve that problem. What solves that problem is making housing, first of all, easier to get into and cheaper. Okay? And so, stop that right now. I'm trying to formulate thoughts in my brain. It's like, it's just, we're trying to formulate thoughts in the brain. And the little phone is just like, ding, ding, more stuff about the skunk. I don't want to hear about the skunk. I do not care about the skunk at this point. I'm frying larger fish. I'm frying fish. Well, that sounds good, actually. I'm kind of hungry now. But anyway, the point is that, like, I not to call myself, a psychic, not to say that I saw it coming, but I saw it come. I called this. I have had my eye on the, the Pinterest tiny home situation. And for a very long time, it has not looked good. And let me tell you, it's not looking even, well, it is looking even worse. It's not looking any better. Because I've said this before and people have called me crazy, but like, at some point, people are going to start selling dog crates in the yard and calling it a tiny home. And this doesn't happen like, all in one day. This is a process, like any other process, any other slow, gradual decline of, what is considered the norm, what is considered, expected, what is, the level of control that the government has in deciding that you should live in a nice, clean house that doesn't have like major issues like, mold or faulty plumbing, or, doesn't like flood which are all things that people actually already face that don't get dealt with because a lot of landlords are slumlords, right? But then if we extend this to the dog crate in the yard, right? It's a whole nother level of disgust. And then And I honest to God believe that that is the direction where things are heading. I do. And I it's like I tried to warn people. I tried to warn them. you know? And they all told me I was crazy. And it's like, I am observant, and I recognize the trend when I see it. And the trend that I'm seeing is tiny homes that don't have railings, but it's okay because it's a tiny home and it's different standards. And, that doesn't look good. That does not look like a positive thing to me. It looks kind of, fucked up and scary, especially since I'm a person who needs a place to live. I'm currently renting. I can't afford my own home. So, what happens when my apartment becomes too expensive? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's just a thing I've noticed that is concerning. It concerns me, and I think it should concern more people, and I don't think it concerns enough people, because it's easy to like sit in your house, and not be concerned about this stuff. It's something that no person who lives, in a world, like, a country that's, who lives in the US, like, should ever, we think that we would never ever have to, like, nothing could get that bad. We live in the US. We live in a really rich country with lots of, there's no way that could happen, but like it's happening before our very eyes, so like I'm not a wacky conspiracy theorist. I may seem like one sometimes, but I know what the fuck I'm talking about, because I pay attention to things. And so, yeah. Um, you know, I don't know. Anyway, it's just something that concerns me, and we really need to. And I think that's another one of these things. Like, my whole shtick nowadays. Let's put a railing on it. Just so no. My whole shtick is like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, aesthetic. That people, we're living in like kind of shitty times, and I think people are drawn towards nice things because everything looks like shit, and it doesn't seem to be getting any better. Which means that we can be very, and I mean we are trained, to be little consumers, and it makes it really easy for people with bad intentions to dress up bad ideas to look nice, and that tastes like shit. It's a shit sundae, but it looks like a banana split. So it's okay. Somebody's gonna buy it, and like that's not any way for people to be living. I don't know. I mean, I do know, but I don't know. It's like um, but yeah, see through the shit. See through the bullshit. That's all I want to, that's all I can hope, is that people see through the bullshit and they expect better. Um, I got a Twitch, like not like Twitch the platform, but like actual Twitch. I don't know. Sometimes I get like a little bit excitable. Oh, it's having a conflict with that. Can we just get rid of that? No, we cannot get rid of that without getting rid of the flooring. Can we get rid of the wall, though? We cannot get rid of the wall. Can we place something over the wall? I feel like I do this every single time where I encounter a problem and I'm like, can we do this? Can we do that? Can we do this? Can we do that? Oh my god, look at it. Look at how cute it is now. See, it's like I don't just want, skylights and green roofs, okay? Or no, not skylights or green roofs. I want skylights and green roofs. Like I want it all. I want it all. I want everything, and I want it now. Moment of truth. I mean, the moment of truth will occur later when we playtest this. But are they going to be able to use the telescope on the roof? Who knows? Place your bets now. My bet is no. This is no, it's not an invalid placement. It's a. This object is inside of a room. Yeah, that. I mean, I think an invalid placement is like not that. Anyway. Ooh. A little bit of privacy, And usually I'm like, I don't think Sims really need privacy, but ooh. I like it. I do. I like it. I do. Can't put it there, can we? I mean, it's okay. It's okay. And that has like a little bit of support now. Okay. I don't know. This seems like a cute little house. It's only taken me like 3 hours to get to this level of house. But, maybe like 2.5 hours to get to this level of house. But I think that I would be willing to live there. I think I would be willing to live there. I mean, I only design houses that I would be willing to live in. But I think I would be willing to live there. Look at that. That's awfully cute. Does not match the vibe at all. But it's awfully cute. There's this. Ooh, not particularly. I know I was like, the other day when we were playing that like wine game, I was like, she says particularly a lot. And like, I say it all the time. That's like my catchphrase. But anyway, yeah. Okay. My shoulder hurts. Why is it so big? That feels awfully big. What is it supposed to be? Decorative and functional. I mean, it's certainly decorative. I don't know how functional it is. It's rather large. It's rather large, don't you think? I'm not into large things. Just like, can we make my absolute dream Art Deco IKEA wardrobe? Or can we not? Like, a bit off. No. Right there. Nope. It's just like like a hair off. Oh my god, that's so annoying. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Lights. Lighting. It's pink, but it's not. It's a little bit, like grandma. Grandma. It's a grandma. That's a grandma lamp. Like, that's a great grandma. That's a great grandma lamp. Like, I'm pretty sure my great grandma had something in her house that looked like that. I know I said I use this a lot and I didn't want to use it, but like, it's just a very good lamp. It's a very good color of lamp too. Let's see here. Nice. Maybe something on the wall. Ooh, this. I think I've been using this a lot. But it does give like my dream IKEA bedroom vibes. IKEA 2012. That was a good year. That was a good year for IKEA. I don't know, like, business-wise, but, like, style-wise. Oh, kind of weird. Oh. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I need it in my life. What do I have to do to get that on my window? I could probably make that. All I need is like a vine. Maybe a couple vines. I mean, okay, the vines, the fake vines at Michael's are actually pretty hefty. So, we could get like one vine and a string of lights and make that. I do need something to replace. Here, I show you. Above the window. See, there's like just framing the window. We need a replacement to frame the window. Or for the window framing. I had a string of purple lights, but like halfway down, they just stopped working. So I had to I didn't get rid of them, but I like put them into, storage. I'm holding out hope. Oh, my sinuses. Something is going on here. I do not know what just happened, but I feel like I just got punched in the nose, but it's like right here. Anyway. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So I put the lights in the old lights in storage because I need to either figure out a way to fix them or something else. Which I mean they're probably fixable. I just I don't know. Probably some kind of like wire. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Probably some kind of like wiring issue. Which I mean, okay, granted is probably not the safest thing to fix, and I'll probably electrocute myself. But like, I could probably fix it. I could probably, I just, I like I said, I'm not an expert at these things, but I am a tinkerer, and I know how to fuck around with things until they work. I need something like planty. Ooh, wait. This. Like right here. And also other planty things. I don't always know what I want, or Yeah, I don't always know what I want, but once I got a few things down, I can always, figure out what it needs. I don't know what this says about me. Good things, I hope. I hope it says good things. Over here. Okay. I know there's a rack somewhere. This is probably not going to work because I would have to. Let's see. Oh, is it? Wait, is it working? Is it floating or is it on there? I legitimately cannot tell. No, it's floating. It's floating. It's floating. Okay, so then. That looks better. So, that here. Let's take this and do a little bit of a tilty tilt. And let's put it back. And camera, zoom in close. Last adjustments. Look at that. Look at it. We could get like another nightstand for the other side. Yeah, there is a planter or a basket for these plants. I almost want that, but I feel like that's a lot. That's like very extra. Maybe curtains. Maybe I should put some curtains on the window. Sims don't need privacy, okay? They don't. They're Sims. They don't even know. They don't even know. Like, they don't even know that there's anything going on outside their own little, like, Sim brains. They'll be, like, standing right next to another Sim, and they'll just be on their phone, and they won't even know they're there, okay? Like, if some Sim did take it upon themselves to, like, go to somebody's house and try to do, like, a peeping Tom kind of thing, they would just, like, instantly forget about it. Because their, like, phone would, like, they would get a little bit bored just standing around waiting for something to happen. And they would, like, just instantly pull out their phone and just be on their phone. And they wouldn't even see the thing that they came to peep. Like, we know this. We know this. This is not controversial. This is truth. I speak only the truth. What is going on here? Shabby chic, isn't it? We're gonna shabby chic up the place. Ugh. No thank you. What is this? My mom's house? What is this? The 2000s? Oh, dear God. Ugh. Hate it when that happens. Next, we're gonna paint everything burgundy. Oh God. There's that like specific shade of burgundy that was just like, ugh. And that, oh my God, I'm just like flashing back to all of the terrible memories of home decor from my childhood. Those goddamn, ooh. My mom had these drapes over the dining room windows, and she took rolls of toilet paper and like stuffed it in the drape, like to give it more like body. And that was that was the shit back in the late 90s, early 2000s, was stuffing toilet paper rolls inside your drapes to give them more body. Oh my God. Burgundy, of course, burgundy, and then of course, like all of the upholstery had to be beige. Um, oh my God, oh my God. I mean, I guess the young kids are probably gonna look back on my, decor choices, my room that looks like a puff of cotton candy, and they're gonna think, oh god, that's so cringe. But you know what? I think it looks good. I think it's time. There. Now you might be saying this looks, for all intents and purposes, like a heteronormative relationship, and yes, indeed, these are two heteros. But counterpoint: all of the Sims are secretly bisexual or pansexual. I mean, it's, bisexual and pansexual are the same thing. Do we have any other paintings here? Ooh. Oh, that's cute. And that kind of looks like her stepmother-in-law. Or stepmother-in-law. Would that just be her mother-in-law? I don't know, because, I don't know. Oh, that's cute as shit. Oh, shit, I hit the Windows key. I hit the Windows key instead of the Alt key. Oh, I do that all the time. A little, it's kind of fading into the wall. Do we have another option for that? I love the brown. I actually really love the brown. Really nice. I am not, however, unfortunately, finding my little basket tower thingy, which I know is somewhere. This is the wall decorations. And I thought for sure it'd be here. I thought for sure it would be here. Either here or in shelves. It's not. I know exactly what I'm looking for, because I know it when I see it. PTS. Should be. Not. Am I just not saying it? No, it's not. This is no, it's not. Oh my god. This needs. Oh! That's why my nose feels like I got punched in the face. Because we are having basket. Like a basket? I think it's like a basket. No. What is it? What is this called? Potted herbs cottage garden. Potted herbs hanging wall basket. Okay. What, did I delete it? Maybe I did. Shit. That would have been a really dumb thing to do. No. I might have deleted it. Why would I do that? Hold on. Maybe it's miscategorized. You never know, You don't know what you don't know. Oh, yeah, that's why I'm sneezing, because it is smoke. Apparently, I'm smelling smoke. Oh my god, the people who live down the street from me burn wet wood, and it makes giant smoke plumes, and I live at the bottom of a hill, and the smoke plumes, and there's trees on either side of the road, and they're very tall trees, and the smoke just goes zoop right into my window. So annoying. What? Why? Stop that. Stop burning wet wood. Don't you know that if you're going to burn wood in a fireplace, you need to appropriately season it by letting it dry out for a while? And it has to be wet wood. It has to be wet wood, because dry wood does not smoke like that. I mean, maybe it does, but it doesn't smoke like that. If you're burning dry wood, you're not going to see a wall of smoke. Like, it's not going to happen. Ooh. I don't know. Sometimes I get really excited about organization. Weird. Anyway. Oh my god, my sinuses are just like it. I feel like I literally feel like I got punched in the face. It's awful. I'll give you a macrame. She can be the macrame type, you know. Mm. Oh my god, one time I was working. Okay, this is back when I used to work at the after school thing, and I was like, they were like talking about it's like a site, and they're all like ladies, right? And they're talking. Is that clowns? What kind of horror is that? Anyway, they're all ladies, and they're talking about like I don't know. Somehow the topic, one of them had like a boyfriend, and they were talking about like how in love they were, and how they're like maybe planning on getting married in a few years. And somehow somebody asked me like, "Oh, do you ever think about getting married?" And I was like, "I'm not really the marrying type," and they all got mad at me because I'm not the marrying type. And like, what is the type to get married? And I'm like, I did not have the words to explain my feelings at the time, but now I do, and I can honest to God say I was, a closeted gay, and that's why I was not the marrying type. But now, as a not closeted gay anymore, in a loving relationship with my girlfriend, I can say that I, might potentially be the marrying type. Might get a different answer. I'd get a different answer if you ask me that question now. But, at the time, yeah, we're not really the marrying type. It's weird. Weird how things change. Sometimes things have pretty names, but then the reality is just like kind of sad. I mean, the cactus looks lovely. It's the pot that looks horrific. I guess some of the pots are all ugly. The pots are all ugly. There was a lot of potential there, but they wasted it. They wasted it on an ugly ass pot, and I'm not pleased. I'm the opposite of pleased. I am unpleased. Underpleased. Don't mind me. I wonder if I could get shit on this balcony. I do. I want to. I want to do that now. Actually. Up, 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 up. Oh, nope. Not gonna let me do it. Is it gonna let me do it now? Oh, this is painful. Try it again. Up. No, yes, up. Nice. Oh boy. Oh, the thing is on, so it should be letting me. It just doesn't want to. Okay. I have one more idea. One more. I know that's the problem. That's why it doesn't want to work, because it doesn't. It wants to be inside of the wall. What if we decided to take it outside of the wall? Right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at it. Look upon my creation and weep, for it is divine and beautiful and perfect. Oh, look how cute. Oh, I just get really excited over interior decorating. I don't know why. I mean, I I know why. It's it's the same shit I was talking about earlier. It's the aesthetic shit. Life is shit, so you have a cute little plant in your house, and everything feels better for a while. Even though it's not actually better, it kind of feels better maybe for a bit. But again, it's like, do we accept that? Do we accept that, every once in a while we get to have a nice new little plant and that's it? Or do we, expect a little bit more out of life? Do we, you know? I don't know. I mean, I do know. I do know. I know. I know everything. Except what I don't know. But, at the same time, you don't know what you don't know. The guy who said I mentioned this on Twitter. I don't know if I mentioned the story on Twitter, but the hurt people guy. I think that was another one of his little isms, is the you don't know what you don't know. And your reality is constructed around things that you know. So we can't expect, people to know things that they don't know. I mean, we can hope that they learn, but and we can, take it upon ourselves to learn, but we can't really just, know what we don't know. And we can't really assume that we know things that we don't know, And it's like, how do you know? How do you know what you don't know? You don't. But you can be open to finding out, open to discovery. I think that's important, being open. Which is kind of why I'm doing this project. Um, you know, I've been very talky today. Notice that? Usually I'm like really talky for a hot minute and then I get worn out and I don't say much. But I've been very talky, like almost the whole time. I'm not gonna think about it too hard, because if I think about it too hard then I'll stop talking. Maybe I just had a lot to say today. I mean, I think there's something about like saying or not really being comfortable saying what you want to say that makes you say a bunch of other things. Things you do feel comfortable saying. Um, like, I don't know. Ooh, we could do a fern. We can always do a fern. If we're gonna do the fern, we should probably get rid of the second light. Now I'm being kind of quiet. I don't know. I like to think about things. My brain is like a basket, and I like to get a bunch of shit and like put it inside of my brain. Put it inside the basket, and then I like to like shake it around, and I like to see what comes out. Sometimes the shaking part takes like a while. Mm. We should give him a bookshelf somewhere. I don't know how to read, but that doesn't mean they don't have to know. have to recombobulate if we do that. I don't know if they're gonna be able to reach that. Here, we'll put it like that. Like so. Like so. Wanted to play. What time is it? Oh shit! It's almost 10 o'clock. Oh shit! I was gonna do something. I was gonna play The Witcher today. I think. I did not think this was gonna take up so much time. I mean, I didn't think Sudoku was gonna take up so much time either. But I was having such a good time with that like I was like, I don't want to. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave yet. I'm still relishing in the present moment. I like to relish. I like to relish. I like pickle relish. Relish is good. I also like other types of relishing, enjoying things. It's important to relish. Finding enjoyment outside of the aesthetic. Finding enjoyment in the creation of things. I think that's something I enjoy. I enjoy creating, making stuff. I was thinking that I really need to get to work on my Halloween stuff soon. Logistically speaking, that's a little bit more complicated than I want to admit it is. And I kind of at this point I'm just like, I trust future me to get it all done in good time. Future me is not reliable. Future me should not be trusted. Present me knows that future me is a lying ass bitch and should not be trusted. So the question is, who is going to be the sensible one, and get everything done? Future me or present me? Past me didn't do shit. Past me is fucked, But like present me, present me still has, the barest of faculties. And future me, is probably going to be somewhat sensible. So, it's like which one of us is going to get stuck with the dirty deeds of creating an entire, delightful little thingy out of whatever the fuck we can find around the house. I think we'll do it. I think we'll be fine. I don't know. I think this is really weird. This is a really weird thing. But sometimes I refer to myself as like we, as in like, future me and like past me. As if those are different people. But at the same time, like they kind of are, if you think about it, because like, it's the same thing I was talking about the other day. Like, we're not the same people that we were like a second ago. We're different. We're different. Even from like who we were a second ago, because like, I mean, I didn't say that. I hadn't said a second ago. I hadn't said, what I said before the last second. I don't know. It's complicated. It's confusing, but at the same time, I think it makes sense. I am, we are in a perpetual state of change, right? And like, especially, I have the ADHD. I have like a very tenuous connection to the clear present reality. I mean, maybe not because of like the ADHD, but like because of other things probably. But yeah. So like present me, past me, different people who probably don't agree on, everything. Probably, different shit going on or some shit. I don't know. But like, yeah, I don't know. That kind of dissolved. But I think the point, the intention is there. What is the intention? I don't know. And sometimes you find the intention. Yeah. And it's like, maybe it was worth it. It's about the journey, not the destination. My mom would call that babbling. It's a good thing I don't care what she thinks. um, I don't see what's so wrong with a little bit of like introspective babbling every once in a while. Like trying to pretend that like the things that are like bumbling around in your brain are not like bumbling around in your brain. Like, well, what's the one of that? No, we're thinking thoughts. We're thinking thoughts, and we're thinking thoughts hardcore, very heavy, hardcore thoughts, brain things happening. Let's talk about it. um, keep using this flamingo lounger. I don't know. I love flamingos. My yard is not my yard. I don't really have a yard, do I now? My porch. My porch is flamingo. It has a lot of flamingos. That's because my mom keeps buying me flamingos, but also she keeps buying me flamingos because I kind of like the flamingos. And I mean, it kind of fits because I am, I am from the trailer park. Trailer trash. You need some flamingos. You need some flamingos. It's just a fact of life. Flamingos are a perfectly valid form of exterior decor. Perfectly valid. Look at that. Look at them. They're so like tall and they're stately and they're graceful and they're pink because they eat a fuck ton of shrimp. Like what is bad about that? What is bad about that? Nothing is bad about that. Everything about that is good. They are out of money. I took all of the money that they had and I just spent the shit out of it and I'm kind of proud of myself. Real life, I have anxiety about spending money. But in a video game, I can just spawn all of the money in. Spend as much as I want. Cute shit. Which doesn't make me feel better about being broke. It does look really nice. Make me feel, kind of happy temporarily. I don't know. It looks like it's supposed to be on the ground, but it also looks like it's supposed to be like up here. Can we? Can we have nice things? Can we? Oh. Oh boy. Oh my god. Okay, it doesn't really want to. But I want it to. I want it to so bad right now. Oh my god, if you could just function the way you're supposed to, that would be absolutely fucking darling. Oh my god. I mean, I think a very important part of Eco Dad House is that holy fuck! It was there the whole time. It was there the whole time. It was there the whole time. The whole time. It was right there. And like the second that I stopped looking for it, I found it. I hate it. I hate it. This is why I never use this thing. What is it called? PTS. Search for it. Search for it right now. Where is it? Where is it? For fuck's sake, it's right there. Was that I'm gonna look, I'm gonna roll it back, I'm gonna look at it. Oh my god. I'm sure that it was not there. I would swear on my fucking life that it was not there before and it is there now. Why am I just seeing it now? I cannot even. My brain is broken. Oh dear god. My brain is still broken. What is wrong with me? Why did I not say? I looked for that for like 10 minutes. It was not there. It was not there. It was not there. I swear it was not there. Why? 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 It's the Sudoku puzzle. Sudoku puzzle did not break me. No, it's the fucking Sims. The fucking Sims that is gonna break me. I'm gonna go cry. I'm gonna cry into my pillow. I'm gonna eat a lot of chocolate. And I'm just gonna be like, why? 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 Oh, my nose is itchy. Itchy. Very itchy. Oh, very, very itchy. Why? 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 Oh my god, that looks so cute. Fucking dish. Okay, that's what it is. It's a fucking dish. Anyway. Why? Tell me, what is this supposed to be? Wheatgrass? Who the fuck is growing wheatgrass in a flower box? I hate you. I hate you so much right now. Not the person growing wheatgrass in a flower box. I'm suspicious of them. They are not okay, and they need to rethink their life choices. But I understand why there might be practical reasons for growing wheatgrass in a flower box. No, what I hate is that The Sims is offering me wheatgrass flower box. That's what I hate. I hate that. That is revolting. That makes me want to cry. Eat chocolate. I don't even have any chocolate. Fuck. What's wrong with me? Please have chocolate. No, wait. I have like almond chocolate clusters. Ooh. But they kind of taste like paprika because they've been in the pantry with the spices. It's like we can have the delicious crunchy almond cluster covered in dark chocolate, but we have to endure the weird paprika aftertaste. And I don't know if I want that ever in my life. I don't think I want that. But I want the almond. I want the almond. I want chocolate almonds. Oh, I love chocolate almonds. Chocolate almonds are literally the best. I feel like it shouldn't be legal to be as good as chocolate covered almonds are. Especially the ones that are like the powder, the cocoa powder. Oh my god, that is to die for. That is absolutely divine. It should be illegal. It should be a crime. Be as good as that is. I also feel like it's like one of those things that's like trying to trick you into like healthy things. But it's good. It's actually like good. You know? Like how people are like, nature or raisins are nature's chalk candy or something like that. It's like, what is wrong with you? Somebody hurt you. Somebody hurt you very badly at some point, and I think you need therapy. Like, I mean, there's plenty of things out there that are like nature's candy. Like peaches. Peaches are absolutely delightful. Wonderful. Perfectly candy-like. Peaches, very good. Raisins? Raisins. No. You need to rethink your life choices if you think raisins are nature's candy. Another thing that bugs me, and like so many people will say this, another thing that like really bugs me is when people are like, I don't eat vegetables. Like, I'm sorry, what? Like, first of all, if you don't eat carrots, you're gonna go blind. So like you at least eat carrots, or like colorblind maybe. I don't know. One of the two. So you at least eat carrots. Don't tell me you don't eat carrots. But also, like, what? Come on, you don't eat that. Like, okay, and I think a lot of people. I think a lot of the problem that a lot of people have is that like they never had like good. They never had the vegetables that were cooked very well, and like, I sympathize with that. Because there are certain vegetables out there that I've had that were not like sweet potatoes, orange sweet potatoes took me a very long. Orange sweet potatoes are a very acquired taste. Like this is an acquired taste. Like you do not just wake up out of out of the foam, emerge from the foam, loving orange sweet potatoes. You have to like, you know, cultivate a liking for orange sweet potatoes, especially if your aunt cooks them with all sorts of ungodly things every year for like every holiday occasion. Like it's it's not just something that happens. It's you have to allow it to happen, through a gradual, reassociation with better things in your brain, as you try new stuff. But like, just like people, like, just like, I don't know. I don't know. Where am I going with this? We're meandering aimlessly. Hopefully in a somewhat charming way. How does that look? It's kind of like shit, doesn't it? It's fine. Get like one more and put it on top of this one if you can. There we go. Look at that. A little bit of overhang. Looks like it's supposed to be there now. Doesn't it? Doesn't it look kind of like it's supposed to be there? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. That's okay. These look like cypress to me. I don't know what they're supposed to be, but they look like cypress. It discourages upstanding citizens from wanting to know. Well, aren't we fancy with our fancy hedge? I don't know why I would encourage anything. It's just a hedge. It's a hedge. It's not even a very nice hedge. It's kind of an ugly hedge. I think we got a little bit too much happening there. We need some ground cover. So I was working on the schnapps, like the main house, the big house. And like, I realized that I had very little ground cover on like the extended lot. And so I went fucking batshit with the ground cover, and it looks so ground covery right now that I just like cannot even. Like it's so much. It looks so much nicer now. It's nuts. It's absolutely gorgeous. I did the most. I did the least. Sometimes I do the least. Sometimes we're not feeling it. Sometimes we do the least, and then sometimes, I look upon my creation and I say, "Oh God, what the fuck was I thinking?" And then I do the most, and I did the most, the mostiest. What's ugly? I look at these plants and I just think to myself, like, this plant is not drought resistant. It would never survive the California weather. It would die instantly. You would have to water that thing at least 10 times a week. These orange little ones right here, these look like California poppies, which is why I love them so much. California poppies are I believe they're my third favorite flower. Chrysanthemums, white chrysanthemums are my favorite flower. Um. Oh, I didn't realize that was there. I vibe with it. Away from the door. There we go. I vibe with that. I vibe the shit out of that. Sometimes the best option for privacy is just covering your house with vines and allowing them to grow until your house is consumed by the vines and then drawn back into the earth. I think my ultimate goal in life is to one day live in a cave. Rock that. There's this like one image I've seen on Pinterest that like they tried to like I think it's like a hotel room or something, and they tried to make it like the Phantom of the Opera, you know, his home in the sewers or some shit like that. It's definitely not out of the play or the movie. But it's like it's very like cavey, and there's this like what's it called when you have like the jets in the bathtub, like a jetted bathtub, and it looks like a rock kind of thing. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's very like the type of cave that I would live in if I would live in a cave. If I would ever end up living in a cave. It's very vibes. It's very aesthetic. It's very like dark and moody. Like I'm a baby goth and this is my cave. Is a pool worth it? No, it's not. Look, not every house needs a pool. I really wanted to go swimming again. I really wanted to go swimming like in the ocean this year. I mean, I've gone swimming in the ocean like before, but not like in the ocean. You know, I think that's like a whole other like different monster to tackle. But I haven't had like a good like my girlfriend hasn't been visiting me, so it's like I have to go by myself. And like what if I die? Or I'm in the process of dying and nobody's there to help me and I'm like, oh shit, you know? I think I think the buddy system is important. And like my girlfriend would not go in the water. They're afraid of the water. But they would probably, stand on the sidelines and call for help. And then, the other people who are in the water could save my ass. I know how to float. I would probably be fine. I went on a walk on like a trail in like a wooded kind of area. It was like, okay, it was like close to the woods, but it was not quite the woods, right? It's like maybe every 3 years a bear wanders in from like, the woods next door. And everybody's like, oh, look, the bear came this year. That's so interesting. Everybody take pictures from a safe distance away. I mean, maybe it was also the kind of place where you needed to, like, have your shit in a bear bag. It was like a campground, okay? It was like a campground. But it was like a relatively human, inhabiting area. So you probably didn't even need, like, a bear bag or a bear. When you go camping in places with bears, you have to take your shit and you have to put them in like either a bag and you put it over a tree or you put it in like a box and the bear can't get to it. Okay, you have to you can't leave shit in your car because the bears will get into your car. They will find a way and they will take all your shit out of the car and your car will be destroyed. Like not even a pack of gum. You cannot leave a pack of gum in your car when you are in bear country. Yes, and so like this is probably not exactly that kind of locale. Okay, like maybe there's some bears in the general vicinity, but the bears are not. This is not like Lake Tahoe where the bears they're gonna come in to get your shit. No, this is not like that. Okay, so I went on a hike by myself. This is like relatively not exactly well populated area, but it's like it's the high tourist season of the summer. There's probably people all around, especially tourists. Tons of fucking people. Nothing to worry about. Yeah? I call my grandpa. Or not, I don't really call him. I send him pictures, right? I send him pictures. And he calls me. And he's like, you should really join some kind of club. Some kind of like hiking club. And not go on hikes in the woods by yourself. Like, I am. What is it? How fucking old am I? I'm almost 29 goddamn years. I will be 29 goddamn years old in November. I am going on a hike in the disability hiking path because I have a cane. I walk with a cane. But also it's a very hefty cane. So if I wanted to, I could whack the shit out of somebody with it, if I had to. Even a bear. I don't know if that's the correct way to respond to a bear. I think depending on the bear, it might, be the correct response. Depending on the bear. If there's a cougar, that's how you respond. But I don't think they have cougars up here. I don't think cougars are a thing you have to worry about. I think the path I found the hiking trail I found the other day actually has cougars. I don't know. But anyway, I think the bears. I don't think the bears or like even other people. Okay, it's tourist season. There are tourists out here. There's not like I don't understand this whole like. I get that people have like been, people have had bad experiences. Let me tell you, okay, I took the bus for like years and years and years. Nothing bad has like ever happened to me. I'm not saying that like that doesn't mean that nothing bad can ever happen, right? I'm just saying that like I am stupid lucky, right? And so I've never ever worried about any of those things, right? And so like, I'm not inclined to start worrying now. I think I'll be fine. And maybe that's not the most like sensible thing in the world. But at the same time, I'm already like basically agoraphobic. I don't want to take the few things that I have where I'm not afraid and I can go out and do them and have a good time and turn them into like, unfun, scary things. I got my shit. I got my shit and, frankly, I am kind of too agoraphobic to join the hiking club. I don't even know how you would do that. It involves too many steps of things that are kind of terrifying, and I don't want to do that. There's so much lag going on right here, and it kind of makes my hair fall out. So anyway, yeah. The Sierra Club. I don't even know what a Sierra Club is, but I don't want to join it. I would rather be eaten. I would literally rather be eaten by the bear. I will just let the bear eat me rather than joining some kind of club and going hiking with other human beings. And that says a lot about me. Maybe some of which I do not like. Maybe I wish that I was a little bit more like sociable and like, but at the same time, I would rather be eaten by the bear. I would. I'm sorry. I would rather be eaten by the bear. I would rather, like, I don't know, I would rather be eaten by the bear. I think that's enough. I think I don't have to get any, like, more, clear. I think that's enough. I think that's enough. Enough said. But yeah. I'm just not big into the whole, like, obsessing over, like, safety. Unless it involves, like, I think there are things that are more dangerous to you inside your own home a lot of the times than there are, like, outside your front door. And, like, okay, that's a very, like, suburbanite white person thing to say. I totally get that. But as a suburbanite white person, to other suburbanite white people, there are more scary. There are things in your house that should scare you more than going outside. Okay? Okay. like, no, I fully acknowledge this is a white person take. And like, maybe we should like think about that, maybe we should think about that. But also, there are things inside your house that are more scary than going outside. Not afraid of bears. I am afraid when my noise makes that my not my noise, my stove, when my stove makes that clicking noise, and I think it's gonna blow up. That's absolutely fucking terrifying. That's inside my own home, you know. Um, but yeah, things inside your home are more scary than things you will encounter outside. You know. What if we size this up? That's not what I wanted at all. That's what I wanted. I mean, frankly, a bear would be lucky to eat me. Like, they would be very lucky to eat me. I'm probably very tasty. I don't know. I'm being ridiculous now. I'm being ridiculous, but at the same time, like whatever, whatever. Uh, okay, so I think I like it. I think I like it. I think I'm happy. We got a little gay mailbox too. You know what? It's all about the vibes. Well, they got, a few, not a few thousand. They got $1,000. $1,600 dues. Actually, they're simoleons. Simoleons. No, I said dollar dues. Where the fuck did that come from? What am I becoming? Anyway. What time is it? 10:14. 10:14. That's an excellent time, actually. This is an excellent time to end it. The stream, I mean, to end the stream. Who is texting me? Let's do some skunk updates. Skunk updates. Did my grandpa get skunked? So let's see. We had the horrifying cake update. Everybody thinks that the cake is cute. Everybody's excited that the cake has clothes. Apparently, the cake did not have clothes, and now the cake does have clothes. The cake is a masterpiece, according to some. We are about to be updated on the skunk. The updates are coming in as we speak. Okay, so what happened? What happened with the skunk? They were maybe going to take the skunk to the fire department, but they did not. He sent me the last message, and this is kind of concerning. At 10:14, so it's 10:15 now. Well, family, the update on, and then the message ends. So this is concerning. I am concerned. Um, maybe we should stay. This seems like very important. Like live reporting on skunk situation. So maybe we should keep going for just a little bit longer until we get the update. Oh, update on the air quality. It's really, really good now. It is 55 degrees and foggy, and the air quality, the PSI is like air, like particles. The particulates in the air is 9. Oh, USAQI, I guess. I don't know what the fuck that means. Anyway, it's 9. It's good. It's great water. PM 2.5, 2.3. I don't know what the fuck any of that means. The whole entire coast is just cleaned right up, and the air quality is beautiful. So I will be able to breathe tomorrow. That will be lovely. That will be lovely. I will be able to sit on my porch and enjoy a nice morning cup of coffee, which I have not been able to do in a long time. Oh yeah, I gotta take all that shit back. I took all my shit in, and I was taking it all back out before I went live. And there's still, I have a lot of plants. I have a lot of plants in like small pots. I actually need to do a lot of like repotting, not necessarily repotting, but we have to like, you take the plant out of the pot. A lot of these are succulents, so they can be split up and broken off. So long as they have, supportive root systems. But you take the plant out of the pot, you trim the roots, and then you put the plant back in the pot. And this prevents the plants from outgrowing their pots, because we don't really have the space for the plants to outgrow the pots. So I got a little tiny balcony. It's a little teeny tiny balcony. It's very cute, but it's not very spacey. Not very spacey, Not a lot of space. Purchase some seeds. Can we plant the seeds here? Let's find out. Starter flowers. I want to do flowers. Wait. Vegetables? Let's do vegetables. And herbs. Vegetables and herbs inside greenhouse. Open seed packet. Open seed packet. Go here. Let's see if we can't go here. Oh, it's... oh. Uh-oh. I think it might be... There might be like a blizzard happening right now in the game. Can we plant? Plant. I don't want duplicates. I hate having an overcrowded garden. What is this, a green pea? This is a green pea. Okay. Why do we have trash in our inventory? You're disgusting. You disgust me. We have a bunch of photographs. I should have taken like some kind of art or something. Like, oh my god, it's a workbook still. We have chrysanthemums. We have portraits. He wants to be fabulously wealthy, and she wants to be the curator? Gatherer. I don't know what any of that means. Can we plant that? Okay, we can. I thought we wouldn't be able to plant it. Or I thought she couldn't plant it, but it seems that she can. She just didn't. She didn't want to. She didn't feel like it. She's like, how dare you try to force me to do this? I do not want to do this. Too bad. You have to. I told you to. Now you have to. You are a sim. We didn't put any, like, solar panels up. Warmer. I wonder if they can freeze to death in their own homes if I set the thermostat to cooler. That'd be fun to try to find out. Can we just walk a little bit faster, please? What is your job? Do you have a job? You do not have a job. Do you have a job? Water person. A water person. Okay. I guess so he's doing the sports. That's painfully heterosexual. We won't think that too hard. How can we get you money? Oh, you don't need money, you need sleep. Maybe instead of napping on the bed, we sleep in the bed. Yes, sleep. Sleep. Go to sleep. Why are we going out into the storm to look at things? Why is this happening? And apparently they can use the telescope, so that's good to know. I don't know why you needed to do that right now. Let's do auto lights. All lights. Where's the dog? Where's the hound? Oh, he doesn't have things. He needs things. He doesn't have hound things. The hound is missing his hound things. His hound items. Do we get any updates? We do not. We still do not. We still have a concerning lack of updates. I want a dog. I want a dog so bad. I have a cat. I love cats. I want more cats. But I also want a dog. I want a dog. I want a puppy. Oh my god. It's been so long since I've had a puppy. My mom's puppy. Or my mom's dog. We had her when she was a puppy. She was absolutely perfect. She's kind of a little shit now because my mom is like not so up with the training of the dog. It's not the best place for dog toys maybe, but it is a place. And that's what counts. It's the thought that counts. Don't ask me what the thought is because I don't know. Here we go. Okay, let's see what the news says. The news says Pepe La Pew, I guess that's what we're calling him. They returned him to a creek a bit downstream, very happy with new home and freedom. Reset trap in case he has a friend. So my grandpa lives in the area of the Orange Vale. And it's in the suburbs. It is firmly in the suburbs. But there's also, the creek part of Orangevale, and the creek part of Orangevale kind of leads down to the river, the Sacramento River. I think it's the Sacramento River, and so sometimes they get critters and beasts, and by beasts I mean cougars in their backyard. So, they're lucky that I guess they're lucky that it was just a skunk in the backyard. Yeah. Yep. You know. Oh boy. Anyway, yeah, they dropped him off further down the creek. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's a weird girl with interesting hair. What are you wearing? I definitely did not dress you in that. And if I did, oh god, why would I do that? Maybe she'll die. Are you gonna die? Oh look, she's clumsy. Maybe she's dying. Die. 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 I just want interesting things to happen, and watching them not die is not interesting. Who are you? Do I know you? I do not know you. What is this? What is this? Why do all of my Sims have that all of a sudden? Somebody ordered a pizza. Anyone else? Is anyone else in the neighborhood, or are they all leaving? Why are you out wandering about in the snow? There's a blizzard afoot. That is the house we built yesterday. 30-minute house. Well, that was not all built in 30 minutes, but the shell was. The shell was. I put like the paints and all the paint colorings and things, and look how cute that is. It's cute as shit. I'm so good. Oh dear. We have more updates. It's a GIF of the cartoon skunk. What's wrong with the dog? Where's the dog? Is the dog? Oh god, the dog's stuck, isn't he? Oh god. Damn dog. Go potty. You are not my problem. You are his problem. Nice. Now go to bed. Shut up. Go to bed. We also fill the dogs full when you have a moment, please. We have $0. We are broke. We are so broke. It's hilarious. Except it's not. But I guess it is 10:30, and so I should end it here. So yeah, we played Sudoku today. I had a really good time actually. I had a really good time playing Sudoku. I wasn't sure like how interesting it was going to be um to watch, but I know I certainly had a lot of fun playing it. So, if you enjoyed watching me play Sudoku and you want to join in yourself, you should probably follow me on Twitch, and that way you'll know when I go live. Did I give them a bathroom? I did not. Jesus. Fucking Christ. Oh my god. I am a piece of work, you know that? It's fine. It's fine. It's easy to do next time. We will do that next time. But anyway, yeah, follow me on Twitch if you want to get updates on when I go live. Follow me on Twitter. I also give updates there, and I tell you what we're going to be playing. Follow me on YouTube, and you'll be able to watch, the specific segments of the stream that you missed or that you wanted to see. I have the fancy titling system. Not really, but kind of. It's a dynamic titling system. The titles change based on the game that's playing. That qualifies as dynamic. Dynamicity. Is that a word? I feel like I read that in like a text for a class. Dynamicity. I don't know. If it's not a word, maybe it should be. Anyway, yeah. So, I also got a TikTok. Let's see. I'm Prole Prince. At Prole Prince. PRLOE. No. PROLE. Prince. And on Tumblr. And I think we're just like Proletariat Prince on TikTok. I don't know. Just like search until you find my face. I don't know. But anyway, I need to do one of those things. Like, and it's one of those things. Like, I totally know it's possible, but at the same time, like, I like, the fuck am I trying to do? I'm like, I know it's possible. I know I can do it, but it's gonna take time. So I'm like, no, thank you. But like when you like type things in the chat and then things appear, and it's like a list of things, and it's like I know that technically I can probably figure that out in like a 30 minutes, but I don't want to. It's like joining the Sierra Club. Is that what it is? I don't know. I don't want to. I could. Yeah, I definitely could. I could join some kind of going hiking in the woods club, but I'm not gonna. I would rather be eaten by a bear than do things that I'm totally capable of doing, but don't want to do. In fact, I feel, and this is probably a false perception in my mind, but I feel like it would be less uncomfortable to be eaten by the bear than it would to do many of these things. Yeah. Probably kind of concerning. But anyway, thank you for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. I actually had to like I have to like hit the Windows key and leave. So anyway, bye bye. Again.